Another thing that you can do to be inspired is go look for other designers' projects and see what they're doing and what they've saved for other people to look at out there and what they're talking about. So there's a great website called Behance, behance.net, which is essentially a portfolio website for designers of all kinds. And you can come up here and you can look for video designers. You can look for photography designers or graphic design. Or maybe you'd prefer to look for designers in Cairo and get inspired by what you've seen other people doing. As an example, I did a quick search for industrial design, which is another professional name for design technology, particularly in the US and more Western countries. In the UK-inspired countries, it's more often called design technology. And I found this fellow, Vivek Prajapati is his name. And so I scrolled through his design. There's a little bit about him here, and then various different things that he's interested in. So here's the first one, color, material, and finish. And this is a project that he did, it looks like, where he was looking at different colors and materials and finishes for the same product to see about pitching it differently for different clients. And here he talks about it. It looks like he's going to use the Apple TV as the project. And then he has some mood boards where he collected different images with colors and finishes and textures that had very different kinds of feels. And then he applied that to the Apple TV, and we see that this product here is probably not going to be bought by the same person that wants this product. And this one, they feel significantly different based on what he's doing. That's kind of a neat concept. I could learn from that. And then he goes on, and there's a lot more in this little portfolio that he's created about what he's worked on as a design student in industrial design. So you can browse through Behance and find all kinds of great stuff to inspire you. You can also, if you like it, here you can follow this guy and see what else he's been interested in, and then kind of grow your inspirations from what he's been inspired by. Another place to go look is this, and I will put this link in the job as well so that you can get here. This is a list of great blogs about industrial design and engineering. Again, that's kind of a professional term for design technology. I actively read and get ideas from Core 77. I think it's possibly the best design blog on the internet. Another one that's really fun is Yanko Design. They do a daily post, which is a little bit much. I throw away a lot of them, but frequently I read it and get inspired, maybe for a moment, maybe for a whole project, or maybe to save the idea for future use by cool stuff that's been created recently. These guys are very much about recent products that are out there. And then the list goes on and on and on. There's 50 of these great blogs. Some of them I read regularly, some of them I read occasionally, but there's all kinds of inspiration waiting here for you. I like to have it delivered daily to my inbox. If that doesn't work for you, then have it something that you bookmark and go out to regularly, if that's something that you remember to do. I don't, which is why I have it delivered. If you would like to have it delivered, you can talk to me and I'll show you my tools for setting that kind of thing up. And then finally, I'd like to mention this tool, randomlists.com/things. I bookmarked that, but I also can get to it very quickly. If you Google random things, that's the first link that's going to come up. It's been that way for years now. And it's a really handy tool when you're in the middle of a project. So it will bring up 6 random things each time that you pull the page up or refresh the page, and it'll give you a new 6 every time. And my assumption each time is that those things have something to do with my project. And then I look to see what kind of inspiration can I get. So I look at this and I say, okay, beef and soap off the top of my head. Those are both animal products. What can I use from animal products to improve my project? Or maybe the other way, maybe I look at those and say animal products. Is there a way to get animal products out of my project in order to make it more environmentally friendly? or a way to use animal products instead of plastic to make it more environmentally friendly. And the inspirations can go on and on and on. You immediately make the assumption that these things relate to your project somehow, and because they're random, you will get new thoughts than if you didn't use this website. So it's very great when you're in the middle of a project to get new ideas about how to improve your project or your design as you're working. So 3 different tools for you to get inspiration from for your projects.